Hello everybody, Terminator back again with another video to talk about this Australian Open final that just ended, who went on. These guys fought against each other in exactly 4 hours time, and after the 4 hour, Djokovic was the last man standing, the main favorite before this event started. He lifted his 8th Australian Open crown in his 8th Australian Open final and his 17th Grand Slam title all in all, and I believe his 74th title overall, if I'm not mistaken. It was a roller coaster match for both players. It was up and down. Djokovic won the first set 6-4, and then Dominic won the second set 6-4. And Djokovic won, and then Dominic won the third 6-2, I believe. So Dominic was in the lead 2-1. And then Djokovic won the fourth set 6-3. And then we had a decider fifth set, which in the end Djokovic was the stronger one and won that fifth decider set with 6-4. The match was not a one-sided affair, guys, like you are seeing on the score. Djokovic lost 2 sets. Dominic was the player who pushed Djokovic the most in this event, like we all suspected. Like I said in my preview, that Dominic will be the player who will push Novak the most, and he did. And with some more luck and with some more clutchness on big moments, on big points, Dominic could have won this match as well. In the end of the day, the match was pretty even, pretty close. Djokovic wins 157 points and Dominic wins 147 points. So Djokovic wins only 10 more points than Dominic Thiem. But Djokovic is just a more clutch player in the big moments. Djokovic is the more mentally stronger player in the big moments. Djokovic is the player who is more consistent player. He is the more solid player in the big moments. Djokovic was not the better player by far here, like we are seeing on the score and like we are seeing on the all points won. He wins only 10 more points than Dominic. So it was not like Djokovic was crushing Thiem or was dominating Thiem, but Djokovic was just a little better than Dominic all in all, in my opinion. If you look at the stats, Djokovic lands 65% of first serves in. Dominic lands 64% of first serves. So it was pretty close there. But winning behind the serves is where Djokovic is better than Thiem. Djokovic wins 76% behind his first serves. 76%. And Dominic, he wins 69%. And if you look at the second points won services, Djokovic wins 51% behind his second serves, 51%, and Dominic wins 45%, which is not any coincidence, because we all know that Djokovic is the greatest serve returner of all time. Man, he has a racket behind every single serve. If you don't find the spots, if you don't find the corners, if you don't find the tee, Djokovic will throw that serve back at you. I have never seen in my entire life, and I watched tennis over 25 years since I was a little kid, a player whose returns as bloody good as Djokovic does. It is amazing. It is insane. And some of you can say, but by God, Inter, they break each other's serve 5 times each. Yeah, Djokovic breaks Dominic's serve 5 times, and Dominic breaks Djokovic's serve 5 times. Yes, that's true. But you have to look where this did this break of serves came. That is what decided this match in the end of the day. They break each other's serves 5 times each. Yes, that's true. But the problem is here that Dominic break Djokovic's serve 2 times in a set, in the third set, 2 times. And Djokovic, he break serve on wrong sets, Dominic. He breaks serve as many times as Djokovic, yeah. But when it comes to the most important set, when it comes to where the match would decide the winner, the loser, Dominic didn't break in that fifth set. Djokovic break Dominic's serve in that fifth set, and Dominic doesn't break back. There you have the difference, the biggest difference. You have tennis is about winning the important points. Tennis is about breaking on the important occasions. And Dominic didn't do that in the fifth set. He didn't do. Dominic didn't do that in the fourth set. He didn't do. Where did Dominic break Djokovic serves? It was on the first, second, and third set. It was there. It was there Dominic break Djokovic serve and then it was over. He didn't break Djokovic serve on the first set. He didn't break Djokovic serve in the fifth set. And Dominic had chances. He had one break point opportunity in that fourth set to break. Didn't convert. It was not much to do on that break point opportunity in the first set, to be quite honest, because Djokovic did a superb point, and he saved that. He saw only one break point opportunity in that fourth set, Dominic Thiem. In the fifth set, Dominic saw two break point opportunities. He didn't take one of those two chances. And if you look at Djokovic, he had two break point opportunities in the fourth set. He converted one of them, 50%. He had two break point opportunities in the fifth set, Djokovic. He converted one of them, 50%. So there you have it. There you have where the match goes, who will win and who will lose. Who is the better player than big crunch points? Who is the better player than big moments on the big points? And it is almost always Novak Djokovic who is that. He is so bloody good on the big points. Just ask Roger Federer, he will say the same. Just ask Rafa Nadal, he will say the same. And 99% of the rest of the tour. And the case was exactly the same in this final. Thiem didn't do a horrible match. Thiem didn't do a bad match. Thiem did a solid performance. Like basically he did against Nadal and like he did against Zverev. But I said on my preview yesterday, Thiem needs to have three key things that need to be working for him to be the winner of this final. Three. He had one in my opinion. Not the other two. He served over 60% first serves in. He landed 64% first serves. That is good. That is solid. All right? Throughout a 5-set match, to land 64% first serves, it is good. It is solid. All right? But then we have the other two things that didn't work for Dominic Thiem. His backhand down the line, like I said yesterday, was not working at all. At all. Oh my God, how many unforced errors did he do with that backhand down the line? He tried to hit it. He really tried. But he didn't. That shot was not working for him. That shot let him down. It was it was long, or he hit on the net. It didn't work. He tried the first couple of sets, but that let him down. So in the end of the match, he tried to slice more and more. And I understand him. I should have sliced as well if one of my shots doesn't work. And he sliced it, and he sliced it, and he sliced it. But that didn't win him the match. Even though that he won a couple of points by making a slice, by making low slices that doesn't bounce high on this court where the balls doesn't bounce so high. It gave him 1 or 2 or 3 points at most against Djokovic. But it is not the shot that will make him win the match. So his backhand down the line let Thiem down. His backhand down the line in that ATP Tour Finals match against Djokovic was working much better. My God, I don't even remember how many winners he did fire in that match against Djokovic 2-3 months ago. A lot of winners with his backhand down the line. It let him down in this final. And I was suspecting that it will do. Because it is not a shot that Dominic is successful all the time. It is not a shot that he's successful all the time. It is not, guys. Sometimes he's successful with that, and in many occasions he fails with his backhand down the line. That was the second thing, the first thing, the second of the three keys that didn't work for him. And the third, this is the most important, the big points. He didn't win them. He didn't win the big points. Like I said, one breakpoint opportunity in the fourth set, didn't convert. Even though that it is not his fault. He couldn't do anything about that. Two breakpoint opportunities in the fifth set, didn't convert any of them. Djokovic saves both of them. And in one of them, he could have converted, in my opinion, when Djokovic was at the net and Thiem tried to hit all what he could with his backhand. Once again, his backhand let him down. And that backhand, that one single-handed backhand down the line was flying way long. Djokovic, on the other hand, he took his chances. Two breakpoint opportunities in the fourth set, converted in one of them, 50%. Two breakpoint opportunities in the fifth set, converted one of them, 50%. And in the end, won that fifth set 6-4. All in all, Djokovic makes 57 on forced errors, Thiem makes 57 on forced errors as well. So they are making both of them same like of unforced errors. 57 Djokovic, 57 Thiem. On the winners' apartment, Djokovic makes 46 winners. So Djokovic makes 11 more unforced errors than winners. Djokovic makes 46 winners, if I remember correctly. And Thiem, he makes more winners than Djokovic. Thiem makes 55 winners. So Thiem makes only 2 more unforced errors than winners. But it is not enough. It is not enough because Djokovic, I don't think that Djokovic was amazing in this match. He wasn't superior in this match. It was a typical Novak Djokovic Grand Slam final where Novak is little up and down. He wins the first set 6-4, then he gets distracted in the second set where the referee gives him time violation because he takes too much time, which is correct. All the respect to the referee. It is by time to give these players like Djokovic and Nadal time violation when they are taking too much time of serving. It is by time. Oh my God, I was happy to see that some of the referees have balls enough to do it. I've seen it before. They give it to Rafa for one time and then it's basically over. Over. They have not courage enough. They don't have balls enough to give it to Rafa for the second time, even though the Rafa is slow the second time as well. But this referee, he did it twice, and Djokovic was not happy about that. He was clapping his shoes. I hope you're proud. You are not famous. I respect Djokovic. He is one of the greatest tennis players of all time. I really believe. And one day he maybe will be the greatest tennis player of all time, with most Grand Slam titles of all of the tennis players throughout the ages. But when you are wrong, Novak, don't be cocky and say to the referee, I hope you're proud now, you are famous now. You are wrong, for God's sakes. You are taking too much time. And he didn't do any wrong, the referee. He gave you time violation because you deserved that. You deserved that, for God's sake. Why doesn't Roger Federer get time violation? Why doesn't Stan Wawrinka get time violation? Why doesn't Dominic Thiem get time violation? Because they serve faster. They are making the first and second serve faster. But Rafa and you, no. You are not doing that. And it was by time that somebody said something. Anyway, I came out from the topic here. So, the unforced errors 57 to both of them each. The winners, Thiem that makes 55 winners and Djokovic makes 46. So, Thiem makes 9 more winners than Novak Djokovic. So, this match was close. Of course it was close. It was not one-sided affair here. But like I said, the big points decided the winner here. The big points. And Dominic Thiem wasn't winning them. He was not converting his chances, his breakpoint opportunities in the fourth set, which he had only one, and he was not converting his 2 breakpoint opportunities he had in the fifth set. And Djokovic, he converted. He converted one of two breakpoint opportunities in the fourth set, won that set. And Djokovic was converting one of his two breakpoint opportunities in the fifth set, won that set. All in all, a close battle, this one. Not a superior match from Novak Djokovic, not a superior match from Dominic Thiem, but you cannot ask for we cannot have too high of expectation. It is a big match, it's a big final, and in the end, it is the victor who counts here, and Novak was the stronger one. He was the stronger one in the head. It is like this with Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic, when it comes to crunch moments, when it comes to big moments, he just closes the store and doesn't make errors. He doesn't take too much risk. Novak Djokovic did a solid performance, not a superior performance in my opinion, but when it comes to decider sets, he just doesn't take risk. He asks the question to his opponents: if you want to win, you have to hit through me, or you will do errors. And he asked the question to Dominic Thiem in that fifth set. He asked the question. Djokovic was not doing any amazing things in that fifth set. Djokovic did in the fifth set only 5 winners. Only 5 winners Djokovic does in the fifth set. Why? Because he's not taking big cuts of the ball. He is just waiting for Dominic to hit himself out, which Dominic did. Dominic did that in the end. Because Djokovic is just waiting. He just waited. Djokovic did only 5 winners. Of all the sets played, that fifth set is the set where Djokovic does least winners. Of all the sets. You know that? Least winners he does on the fifth set. Only 5. He does 12 unforced errors in that fifth set, Djokovic. 12. But if you look at the numbers that Thiem had, he does 16 unforced errors in the fifth set. 16. Novak, 5. So there you have the difference. Thiem, he tried to hit through Novak. He tried to win the match. That is the only way, because he felt that I have to pull the trigger. Once again, he tried to pull the trigger in that fifth set as well with his down-the-line backhand, but it let him down. And he did 16 unforced errors in that fifth set. And I believe he did 9 winners in that fifth set, Thiem. 9 or 10, something like that. I believe 9. So he did more winners than Djokovic in that fifth set. 4 more winners. 9 winners did to Thiem in that fifth set, and Djokovic did only 5 winners. But it is the unforced errors. He spread the balls in the fifth set. He tried to win the match. He tried to go for the trigger, to pull the trigger. He tried to hit through Novak Djokovic, but it is easier said than done. Djokovic is the greatest serve returner of all time. Djokovic is the greatest defender of all time outside clay. On clay, it is Rafa Nadal. It is not easy to hit through this guy. It is not easy. Dominic Thiem did 65 winners against Rafa Nadal. 65 winners in 4 sets. Against Djokovic, he does 55 in 5 sets. Why? Because it is harder to hit through Novak Djokovic on hard courts. It is harder. Everything comes back at you. You have to hit every single shot 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. You name it. So it is not easy. He is good. Novak Djokovic has not won 17 Grand Slam titles for nothing. It is not any coincidence why now he has won 17 Grand Slam titles. Because he is bloody good. This new world number 1 now, he has taken back the world number 1 place from Rafa Nadal on Monday. So a deservedly winner in Novak Djokovic. He wins this battle. He wins it because he is the more consistent, he is more solid, and most importantly, he is bigger, he is better, he is more solid and consistent in big, tight moments. He doesn't go for winners. He just waits for his opponents to miss, which Dominic did in that 5th set. You know that Dominic, of all the sets played, 5 sets, it is the 1st and the 5th set he does most unforced errors. In the 1st set, he did 16 unforced errors. And in the 5th set, he does 16 unforced errors. And he loses both of those sets 6-4. The 1st set, he lost 6-4. And the 5th set, he lost 6-4. And in both of those 2 sets, he does 16 unforced errors. So, that is a deserved winner for Novak Djokovic. He wins his 17th Grand Slam title. Like I expected, I thought that Dominic would lose in 4 sets, but Dominic, he lost in 5 sets instead. Am I surprised that Novak Djokovic won? Of course I am not. He deserved to win this title. He was a little better player than Dominic Thiem all in all. He served a little better. He returned better. He did less unforced errors. Not less. They both did 57 unforced errors less. But if you look at the 4th and 5th set, Djokovic does 17 unforced errors. In the 4th and the 5th set combined, he does 17 unforced errors. In the first 3 sets, Djokovic does 40 unforced errors. So Djokovic clearly, he closes the store big times in the 4th and the 5th set. He cuts down his unforced errors. And Thiem, on the other hand, in the 4th and in the 5th sets, he does combined 23 unforced errors. Combined. He does 16 unforced errors in the 5th set, and Thiem does 7 unforced errors in the 4th set. So 23 unforced errors in the 4th and in the 5th sets together does Dominic Thiem, and Djokovic does only 17. So 6 more unforced errors Thiem does more than Novak Djokovic in the 4th and in the 5th set. That is all what is needed with a close battle like this. It is not much what will separate these guys. It is not much. Guys, it is not much. 1 point here and 1 point there, and who will take his opportunities and who will not. Who will take the breakpoint opportunities and who will not. All in all, in the match, they both converted as many 5 of 12 breakpoint opportunities. Djokovic converted 5 of 12 breakpoint opportunities, and Thiem converted 5 out of 12 breakpoint opportunities as well. But the main difference was that in the 5th set, Thiem didn't break. Djokovic did. Thiem didn't break in the 5th set. Djokovic did, and it is all what it took for Djokovic to win the match in the end. In the 4th set as well, Thiem didn't break. Djokovic did. So it is all about breaking at the right sets. It is all about doing the unforced errors on the right sets. Djokovic did 40 unforced errors the first 3 sets. 40 guys, 40 unforced errors. But in the 4th and in the 5th sets, he does only 17. I'm not surprised. It is like this with Djokovic. When it comes to big clutch moments, big tight moments, he just cuts down his unforced errors. He plays more solid. He plays more consistent. I have seen so many times against Federer. I've seen so many times against Nadal. And we saw exactly the same happening in this final as well against Dominic Thiem. All right, guys. Let's congratulate Novak Djokovic for his 70th Grand Slam title. For his 74th title overall in his career. Too bad for Dominic Thiem. He did what he could. He's losing now his 3rd Grand Slam final. But I'm convinced that Dominic Thiem will someday win a Grand Slam title or 2 before he retires. Will it be this year? Maybe. But it will not be easy competing with these big 3, Djokovic, Nadal and Federer, especially Djokovic and Nadal, who still are very, very dangerous and who still are winning majors. They won all the majors last year, and now they have started winning the first one here in Australian Open, and Djokovic did that. He wins the first Grand Slam title of this new year, 2020. Big congratulations to Novak Djokovic. He was the better player. He was the deserving winner here. He was not the much better player, but he was just a little better than Dominic Thiem. He was the better player on big moments. He was the stronger mentally player on the big moments. Djokovic took his opportunities in the 4th and the 5th set. Thiem didn't do. And in the end of the day, the better player won this match, in my opinion. All right, guys, this is it for today. And I will take a break from now on because I have done videos every single day since this Australian Open started. I am completely exhausted, guys. And because I have a life outside YouTube as well. Trust me, guys, I have family, I have work, I have kids. But I love tennis. I love doing videos. But now I have to take a little break. I need it. we will not have a big tournament for a lot of weeks ahead of us. I don't know when I will do videos again. I don't have any idea, but one thing I know for sure, I need to take a break now, guys. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye-bye.